Are we live? I believe we are live. Hi. Let's see. Wait for people to start coming in. Hello. Hi, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My lovely assistant back here. Turn to the side so they can see I have two of you with me today. Baby. She's gonna be doing yoga, y'all. She's gonna be doing the yoga. I'm gonna be instructing the yoga. And yeah, I'm excited. We're gonna wait for a couple people to get in. Hi, Sheba. And then we're gonna bring in Cameron, who is the communications manager over at Silence the Shame. Do you want to say anything, Jessica?
Hello, everyone. My name is Jessica. I will be doing the yoga as Ty mentioned. We are so excited to be partnering with Silence the Shame for Mental Health Awareness Month. We really look forward to this. We hope you enjoy it.
Yes. Okay. So give us like maybe 2 minutes to get people in, and then Unearth and Bloom's like, Jess!
Hey, y'all, thanks for coming.
And then we're going to bring in Cameron. So give us a second. First, I have to find her. FYI, guys, I don't go live very often, so you have to bear with me while I figure out how it works.
Isn't technology fun?
It's so fun. You would think as a influencer I would know these things. Okay, so I think I just pressed the button to let her in. Are you in here, Cameron? I think request. Okay, I think I did it.
Let's see.
It is such a great cause for Mental Health Awareness Month, and
Yes, definitely.
we were like, yes, we
Hello.
did it. Yay!
Good morning.
Hi.
Hi.
How are
Hey, good
you?
morning.
I'm good. You know, it's not too hot outside yet, so I was like, let me set up my yoga mat outside.
I thought about that, but I was like, I didn't know if my neighbors would act right, so it's like we might want to keep this contained. So.
Understood. Well, I just want to thank you all again for agreeing to lead us this morning. Again, my name is Cameron Triplett. I'm the communications manager for Silence the Shame. And so Silence the Shame, we are a mental health awareness nonprofit all about reducing the layers of shame and stigma as it relates to mental health and mental illness. We have been around for about 4 years now, and May is Mental Health Awareness Month. So we actually kicked off our fundraiser May 5th, which is National Silence the Shame Day. We are recognized by the National Day Calendar, which is super exciting. And thus far, we've raised almost $30,000, but, you know, we have a goal of raising $1 million. So we are hoping that if you are loving this yoga class, you would like to donate, you can actually send a donation by texting the word silence to 707070, or you can just visit our website. Now, Silence the Shame, we've also been doing this thing called Self-Care Saturdays. And prior to COVID-19, we were actually in the Atlanta area doing yoga. We did some meditation. We've done journaling. We're wanting to expand into art classes. But then the Rona hit, and we've had to shift into a virtual model. So we will be offering virtual classes until the CDC deems that it is safe to go outside. I know that Governor Kemp is opening up Georgia, but we are abiding by the CDC. So for all of our local folks, sorry, we're going to be doing this until the CDC says it's okay for us to be safe.
We will be too as well, so.
Right.
But that's really all I needed to say. I just wanted to thank you all again for coming out and joining us for Self-Care Saturday. Self-care is a very important part of one's mental health, and that's why we try to offer this to our community, because we really don't want cost to be a prohibitive factor when it comes to self-care. So just so you all know, when we are able to go back into the community, we offer these classes free of charge. Always free, because it's so important to make sure that we are offering self-care at no charge. So again, please be sure to follow us at Silence the Shame. And Ty, Jess, this is all you. Again, thank you so much.
All right.
You're welcome. Okay, guys, I'm going to try to just type in the title of this. Virtual yoga flow with silence. Okay. And then I pin, hold. There we go. Oh my God.
Look at us.
Look at us with a pin. Okay, guys. So I want to first introduce myself and Jessica. I'm usually behind the scenes of this whole thing. I am Ty Simpson on Instagram as Hippie Heathen. I'm the CEO and founder of Sisters of Yoga, also a mindful wellness coach, influencer, and a few other things. But today we came together for Silence to Shame because we think it's amazing what they're doing, and we wanted to kind of just jump on board and do something for the community that is necessary and needed at this time. Jessica is our business development manager, and she basically helps kind of put our crazy ideas to make sense, right? So we are so happy to have her on board as well, her and the baby, to help us guide and do this flow with us. So if you are not set up already, get on your mat. Hey, Felicia. Get on your mat, get set up. If you have a couple blocks, that would be great. Maybe a bottle of water, a bolster if you have, but if not, you don't need it. So today I thought it would be great just to do a quick little 30 to 40-minute flow on just honoring our breath and honoring our body, especially right now. This month, and just right now how we are in the pandemic, I think it's incredible for us to take more time to just center ourselves, and just stay grounded, right? And do the things that ground us, yoga being one of those for me, meditation, journaling, getting out in nature, all those things. So without further ado, sit yourselves back into a child's pose. I'm going to start a little bit of tunes. All right, so you're gonna get down into child's pose. So she has the belly, so she's gonna be doing some modifications for us right now. So she might not go directly fully back into child's pose, but you can go into child's pose, right? So sink the hips down into the heels. See? Spread the knees wide. Start to slide the palms out in front of you. Drop the forehead, third eye onto the ground. Start to spread your shoulders wide. If I get up to move, easy pose looks like Indian style, right? Slowly release the shoulders away from your ears. I invite you to close your eyes for a moment. Take a nice deep breath in, filling up the lungs, filling up the chest. Maybe rising the shoulders, and then on an exhale, drop the shoulders. Exhale out through the mouth. And do that 3 more times. Big breath in. And then exhale out. Inhale in, big, deep. When you get to the top, hold it for a moment. And then exhale it back out. Last time, big breath in, fill it up. And exhale out. Shake it out. Maybe start to rotate the neck forward. Big circles with the chin. Almost making a circle with your chin so you don't crunch into the back of your neck. But if you feel any sweet spots along the way, pause there, breathe there, send the breath there. And then when you get to the center again, start to rotate to the other side. Again, allowing your hips to melt into the mat, allowing your heart just to be open to receiving this moment for yourself, for your mental health, and just to be present. Slowly start to bring the head back to center, inhaling both arms over your head. Inhale big, exhale, right arm is going to go down beside you. Left arm is going to reach, extending to the sky, and then starting to bow over to the side. Maybe you come on down to your forearms, or maybe you stay on fingertips, right? And I'm doing the other way, she's doing one way. Right? Big inhale up, start to bring both arms up, and then exhale to the other side, reaching with the palms and sending the hip down and fingertips reaching, right? So reaching through to the fingertips and rooting down through that other side of your body. Long side body stretch. Big breath in, through to center, both arms go up. And lastly, start to fold forward. Charge your heart forward as you're folding. Palms find the floor. Open up the heart. And then maybe fold a little bit more. Big breath in and exhale out. Melt a little bit more. Maybe walking the fingertips out slowly and then rotating, tucking your hips under just a little bit so you can feel that pull and push, right? Forward and back. And then inhale, start to rise. Bringing arms up, reach. Grab hold of both elbows, right? Clasp them behind you. And then start to make some rotations from side to side, controlling this moment, this flow, this breath with the core. And then returning to center. Just open it up, maybe moving to side. Get into your body, right? So you're gonna listen to me, I'm gonna guide you, but listen to your body and your breath more. So if something feels good, if you wanna sit there and bend, pulling your elbow in a little bit to feel that upper stretch in the back. Woo, that feels so amazing. Bring it back through the center, other side, one more time. Pulling that elbow with the fingers and then bringing it back to center. Lastly, we're going to stretch one more way. We're going to take this right palm, wrap it on the outside of this left leg, right? You can use this left arm as a kickstand, or you can wrap it around your lower back, right? So with the spine, we're turned this way, but then we're going to take the gaze and look over that right shoulder. Maybe even start to lower the neck down so you can feel that full long line of energy going through the back of your neck, all the way up to your ears. I've been feeling really tight in my shoulders, so this has been something I've been doing more often here lately. Turn it back to gaze forward. Slowly unravel, shake it out, and go to the other side. Left palm wraps on the outside of the right thigh. Right arm can be used as a kickstand or wrap it around to feel a little bit of a deeper stretch and opening your shoulders. So now, elongate through the spine on an inhale. Rise up. Exhale, twist a little bit to the right. Then inhale to the left. here so you can see what's happening. Then maybe start to lower the chin down towards the shoulder, right? Stopping where it feels good to you. Big breath in, filling up the lungs, filling up the belly. And then exhale out. Slowly start to rise, unravel, unwind the body. All right, let's meet me in tabletop position. So shoulders are gonna go right over your wrist, hips right over your knees. Can you see the baby in the belly? Okay. So make sure your shoulders are right over your wrists, hips right over your knees. Adjust if you need to. Start to separate your shoulders away from your ears, right? Nice. Make sure that you tuck your tailbone slightly to make sure that this line of energy is nice and long, not curved, right? Start to turn your fingertips towards you. If that feels very uncomfortable, turn them out a little bit, right? So kind of diagonal. And start maybe rocking forward and back. Stretching out your wrists. Maybe take your feet and curl them under, right? Like so. Show you close up. Curl under so you're stretching out your feet at the same time. Or if you find that you are always doing this, flatten your feet to stretch it out the other way. I find that not a lot of people do that. So take your pick. Slowly rotate them back forward. And then towards each other. So fingertips are touching and side to side rocks. Right? In yoga, it's important to do wrist work. And we're always on our wrists in our down dogs and our plank poses and our so many things. And so this is very important to do at the beginning of any yoga class. I'm an advocate about doing that in my classes and in my personal practice. So with that, turn them back to face forward. Maybe shake them out, sitting back on your heels if you need to. Make some rotations. Yeah. Nice. So palms find their way forward again. Yes. And we're going to go for some cow-cat here. So with an inhale, drop your chest towards the mat. Inhale, your heart open, head goes up with it. Charge the heart forward, so head is gonna go up. Inhale, there we go, nice. Exhale, push the ground away from you. Round the spine, tucking your chin towards your chest, but not directly there. So crown of the head goes forward, nice. Inhale, back up. Exhale, push the ground away, round, curl down, tuck the tailbone in, and keep this flow going, right? Maybe make some rotations with your spine if that feels good. Again, this practice is for you. I think if you're going to spend 15 minutes with yourself, you should be spending 15 minutes making yourself feel good, right? So with that, do that more for sure. Slowly start to come into a tabletop position. Yes, so tabletop position. So I'm going to have you turn forward towards your mat. So now you're going to be side angled on your mat, right? Start to extend that right leg out. Yep. You're going to stack your hips on top of your knees. That's standing. Can you see that? Yep. Inhale, both arms up overhead. Reach, 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 reach. Exhale, taking that right arm down beside the right shin. Reaching over. So you're going to feel a long line of energy from your fingertips all the way down. Yes. Definitely in those hips. This is a hip opener. Yeah, it's a side bend. It's all kind of yummy stuff happening right now. Start to inhale, both arms up overhead. And then you're going to drop that left arm down. Use your core to control the fall. Shoulder stacks over wrist. Reaching, long line of energy from your toes all the way up to your fingertips. Reach in both directions. Inhale, both arms up. Nice. So, how does that feel? Yes? Good? Okay. Drop the palms down. Bring the knee back in. Tabletop. Let's go right to the other side. Left leg out. Toes are planted, right? Forward or to the side, whichever feels good to you. Start to stack. Palms find the hips. Inhale, both arms up overhead. Big breath. Exhale, lower down. Left leg, left arm goes to left shin. Reaching over. Big breath in. Draw your breath up. Send your crown of your head out towards your fingertips. Nice. Big breath in. Come back up to center. With the core engaged, drop to the other side, right side. Right hand goes down, stacking over top of the shoulder, reaching through. So somebody's pulling you literally with your fingers, your hands away. Yes. Inhale, both arms up, palms find the ground. Back yourself back into tabletop position for knees over the wrist. And you can turn yourself back a long ways on the body. I just don't want your knees to be not supported on the mat for that, right? So tuck your toes under. We're going to start to go for down dog here. So before you go full complete down dog, just make sure your knees are hip width distance apart. Your feet are right up under your knees, so right in behind them. And when you lift, just lift and keep the bend in the knees. So you're doing like a down dog hover. Bend your knees. Nice, right? So I'm telling you to bend your knees so you can fix the front part before we go into the full version. Palms nice and flat and grounded, really wide fingers, index fingers making the number 11, right? And then really pressing into between the finger, the pointer finger and the thumb. Yes. Now start to separate your shoulders away from your ears. Nice, beautiful. Keep the head right between your arms. And then start to straighten your legs from there. Maybe start to pedal through your feet. Down dog is one of those positions that wakes you up, right? If you're not up and you weren't up before then, now you are. Good morning, good afternoon. Start to pedal through your feet. If you need to bring a bend in your knee so that it protects your low back, please do that. So start to straighten both legs. Send the heels towards the floor. They don't have to touch the floor, just towards the floor. So long out of energy. Tuck the tailbone down slightly, straight from the tailbone all the way down to your toes. Hot water in my throat. So from here, we're going to slowly, slower than you think you need to, start to walk your feet towards your hands. Right? On tiptoes, 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 all the way to the front of the mat. Nice. So you're in a forward fold here. Again, deep bend in the knees if you need to, as deep as you need to make sure you protect your low back. And then drop the crown of your head. I literally want you to feel like somebody's dangling you from your waist or your hips down, and you have no control over the top part of your body, right? So fingers might dangle on the floor. You might grab hold of both elbows, rocking side to side. Shake your head left and right. Yes and no, up and down. Nice. Start to rock into your feet. See how grounded you feel. Are you too far into your heels or your toes? Kind of see where the four corners meet, right? So you feel most grounded, most stable in this pose. Nice. Slowly, with control, start to push your feet into the ground, rolling yourself up vertebrae by vertebrae. I'm going to come all the way up to standing very slowly. Your head is going to come last. Nice. Roll the shoulders down your back, open up the heart, maybe turn the palms to face up in a state of receiving, or ground it down just for some sense of security. Really root down through your fingertips, ground down, and then start to, we're up here already. Inhale, both arms up. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale, start to swan dive down, forward fold, find that fold. And then inhale, half lift. Pressing back into those four corners of the feet. And then exhale, fold. Plant the palms. You're going to step the hands down. Plant the palms down. You're going to step both feet back. Finding a plank pose. So right foot, left foot, plank pose. Straight line of energy going down. So send your shoulders over your hips. Yes. How are those socks on? Do you feel slippery like you want to take them off? Or no? Okay. Cool.
Got
all right.
of sorts.
All right, so we're going to stay in plank pose for another couple breaths, right? Make sure your shoulders are stacked right over your wrists or slightly behind. We're going to really, really push with the core to lift yourself up. So your hips should not be sinking in like this, or you're going to hurt your back. Lift up with the core, right? With the quads. One more breath. And then drop the knees. bend the elbows, and come into a 8-point pose. Jessica, I'm not sure if baby will let me do this, so we can see. Inhale, rolling up to a baby cobra. And then exhale, push it back, find the down dog. Pedal through the feet. Nice. So, from this down dog, we're gonna work our way into a wide angle. So, this pose is gonna be a lot of poses that are just for some anxiety and stress relief, really. So, we're gonna be doing a lot of inversions like this to lower our heart rate, just kind of help us relax a little bit. So, from down dog, we're gonna inhale the right leg up. Right, your other right. Start to bend your knees forward, bring your knees into your chest. The front leg, top leg. Bend your knee into your chest. Oh, man. There you go. My right leg. Yeah, right leg down. And then try to step it all the way through. You gotta take a couple steps to get there. Yes, so now you're in this high lunge. From here, you're gonna start to turn your body forward. Plant the palms down. Extend your heart nice and forward out. Right, so I'm going to show you from the side. Heart is nice and forward, so you're not bent over at the waist, right? Your heart is nice and open, bending from the hips. Nice. Now drop that crown all the way down how we did in forward fold. Again, a moment to just release the stress in your shoulders and your neck. Maybe grab hold of both ankles if that feels good. Keep the palms planted if you like it there. This is another place that you can take a headstand, tripod headstand if that is in your practice. And yeah, I think you just stay here for a minute. You can maybe plant that right palm down and inhaling the left arm up overhead, right? So palm, yep, start to twist to find a nice little spinal twist here while we're here. And then exhale, hand back down, switch it out. Inhale, left arm up. I love a good forward fold too. Exhale, palm back down. Now see if you can start to walk your hands over to the left side of your mat. See if you can find that lunge on that side. Nice. Yep. And then step back to plank pose. Yes, so we're going to hold that plank. For 3, for 2, for 1. We're going to drop down on our elbows from here. So we're in plank pose. We're going to go to dolphin plank pose. So I will demonstrate that for them. So from plank pose, we're going to drop down to our elbows. Tone your core. Keep your shoulders wrapped and tucked on your spine. Right? And lift with the core. So you make sure, again, sinking into the hips. Lift. Your heel should be stacked directly over your toes. Right? Tone to the core. And then if you have it, push yourselves back up to plank. Woo! And slowly push it back into downward dog. And then roll it out one more time. We're going to work our way to the ground on that same flow. So plank it for 3. For 2, for 1, drop it down on the elbows for 3, for 2, lift for 1, and then lower all the way down. Untuck the feet, flat on the ground, heart charges forward, Sphinx pose. So Sphinx pose is shoulders are right directly over the elbows. You're going to charge the heart forward here, almost like you're pulling yourself towards the mat. Yeah. Heart goes forward. And then exhale, lower down completely. Turn your face to one side or the other. And rest for some moment. You can't do that. Take a couple breaths to just check back in with yourself. Maybe turn the head to the other side so you can stretch out both sides of the neck. And then we're going to set ourselves up for bow pose. So flat on the belly. Palms are going to go on the sides of your body. Palms face up. Then you're gonna bend those knees and feet towards the palm. Wrap your hands on the outsides of your toes or your feet. Turn your head to face forward. And on the next inhale, big breath in. As you exhale, start to push the feet away from you, but pull in with your hands, right? So heart is charging nice and forward. Gaze is forward. Squeezing, pushing up the legs, trying to pull yourself towards the midline. And then exhale out. Relax. Legs go on the floor. Exhale out. As you inhale, notice your belly pushing into the mat. As you exhale, it's going to draw back in towards your spine. 3 conscious breaths. Feel the blood, feel the breath going through your body. Please. Last one. We're going to do that bow pose one more time. So find yourselves back, palms placed behind you. Bend those knees, palms meet the knees, meet the hands. Big breath in, exhale. Lift, charge the heart forward. Push the feet away from you to protect the low back. And then exhale, release. Start to pull your palms underneath your shoulders to help push yourselves back up. Tabletop. And we're going to wring that back bend out with a thread the needle. But first, let's just rock from side to side because it feels good. All right, thread the needle. Make sure your shoulders are right over your wrists, hips right over your knees. Tuck your toes in or keep them flat. It's up to you. Inhale, right arm up, reaching your fingertips away from you and reaching up out of that shoulder, right? So if you feel yourself sinking into the shoulder, push the round away, lift out of it. And on an exhale, swing it through, thread it through, and find yourself on the right side of your face, right? And use that left arm kind of as a kickstand to hold yourself up, and you can wrap it around the low back to find a little bit more stretch. Use those exhales to kind of expand more in the pose, right? So you inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist more. When you're ready to come out of that pose, start to unravel the right arm, swing it back up to wring it out, and then plant it down other side. Inhale, left arm up, big breath, reach up out of that shoulder, exhale, thread it through, leg and thigh. Find yourself on the left side of your face. Again, kickstand meaning exactly this. She's using it as a kickstand to kind of hold herself up. Or she can wrap it around her low back and find a little bit more twist, right? You're such a beautiful yoga model. I love it. Start to press the palm into the mat to lift yourself up out of it, swinging that left arm nice up to bring yourself back out. And then plant the palms down, find a tabletop. Nice. So from tabletop, we're gonna wrap our legs around and start to find ourselves in a seated position, staff pose. Toes are gonna go towards the face, sitting up nice and tall, shoulders stacked over the hips, right? Inhale, both arms up overhead, toes towards the face. Maybe a little bit of a bend in the knee to protect this fold as you fold. Because you don't want to fold forward, sending the head first, right? You want to fold sending the heart first, right? So keep the knees bent, stacked right in front of your feet. Big breath in to lengthen. Exhale, charge the heart forward and start to fold down. Maybe the thighs touch the knees if they're bending. Palms beside the shins. Maybe grabbing hold of your feet to align those toes and pinkies in one row. If the pinkies are kind of dropping down, twist the toes back. Maybe you start to straighten your legs out if it feels good to you. Toes go towards the face. Inhale, lengthen, Exhale, fold a little bit more from wherever you are. 2 more lengthens. Big breath in, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Last time, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Slowly start to walk the palms up, 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 stacking yourselves back onto each other. And then folding the feet in, butterfly pose. So soles of your feet are gonna come together. Gonna wrap the palms around the big toes. Again, charge the heart forward on an inhale. Exhale, folding from the hips, heart charges forward. Maybe drop the crown towards the top of the mat. And slowly start to roll up. I am going to check the time to make sure that we are on schedule. Okay, start to work your way down onto your backs. So we're going to slide ourselves forward. Knees bend here, but we're going to work our way down to our back, not just get there. So extending the arm out. Huh? I might just have to get there. Let her just get there. Okay. So charging the heart forward, rotating yourself up onto your sit bones. And you should feel your bones literally when you do this. Big breath in. As you tone the core, start to slowly lower yourself down. You want to lower yourself down starting from the nice. Got a message so I didn't see. Lower the palms down. Start to shoot the legs up into the sky with the toes painted back forward towards you, your toes towards your face. And just relax here. Maybe start to rock here. If you feel your low back here, you can massage it a little bit. I like to make some slow rotations here, rocking side to side. It may not look the best, but it feels great. So you have 2 options here. You can go directly into a shoulder stand from here, or if you want to take more of a passive pose, you can go into a happy baby by sending your knees towards the ground behind you. Wrap your arms in between your legs and then around to grab the outside of your feet, right? Rocking side to side. Shoulder stand option. Press your elbows into the ground on a big, big inhale. As you exhale, you're going to push your elbows into the ground to see if you can grab hold of your lower back, right? Once you're in this pose, do not turn your head to look at me. Point the toes, send the hips towards your face. Extend the toes nice and high. And when you're ready, start to roll the feet forward. Plow pose. And you don't have to go directly all the way into plow. You're just using it to roll yourself out. Palms are going to find the floor. Feet are going to find the floor. And then let's just go for a quick spinal twist to bring ourselves out. So extend that right leg up, wrap it over the left leg. With the left arm, start to twist the lower part of your body to the left, and you're going to gaze to the right. Make sure both of your shoulders are grounded. And then slowly roll yourself back over, unravel that leg. Nice. And then inhale, left leg up, wrap it over the right, and let's go to the other side. Take that right palm, twist the lower part of your body to the right, and then gaze yourselves to the left. Although we're doing a little bit longer, I think, like I said, 15 minutes of just getting on your mat, connecting to your body, literally change the whole day. Literally helps to center me. Again, honoring our breath, honoring our body. Take a couple minutes a day to check in with yourself. Slowly roll the body back towards the center, unraveling, realigning your spine. And we're going to just extend those legs out in front of us, finding Shavasana. Allow the feet to open like a book, toes going out so they're nice and rested, shins are rested. Ground down through your thighs, the backs of your thighs, your kneecaps, your hips. Notice the way your breath is moving right now. If you find your thoughts are wandering, just bring it back to your breath. As you check in with every part of your body in this pose, send the breath there. Be intentional about your breath. Nice inhale in. Exhale, sending the hips, melting them into the mat. If you're feeling tension anywhere else in your body at this moment, release it. Affirm that you are releasing it. Let go of anything that is still just holding you hostage right now. See where else you can soften in your body, in your mind. Notice the heart space. Imagine you are permeating with light from your heart right now. So much gratitude for where you are. You're safe, you're grounded, you're connected. Honor that. Notice your mouth, your jaws. Release the tension in your jaws and your forehead, and the back of your head. Shavasana is that pose that we do to remind ourselves that we are safe, we're protected, grounded. Reground yourselves with Shavasana. I'm going to do a couple more breaths here. Again, keeping that focus on your breath if you found yourself moving into a space that doesn't feel good. And that goes for right now and throughout the day. I want to leave you with a passage that has been helping me through this time. If you're feeling frightened about what comes next, don't be. Embrace the uncertainty. Allow it to lead you places. Be brave as it challenges you to exercise both your heart and your mind as you create your own path to happiness. Don't waste time with regret, fear, anxious thoughts. Spin wildly into your next action. Enjoy the present, each moment as it comes, because you'll never get another quite like this. And if you should ever look up and find yourself lost, simply take a breath and start over. Retrace your steps and go back to the purest place in your heart, where your hopes live, and you'll find your way again. So slowly start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, bringing movement back into your body. Big breath in, exhale out, sending the knees into the chest one at a time. Grabbing hold of the shins, maybe rocking a little bit side to side. Shaking the head again side to side. Maybe lifting it to make contact with your knees. And then start to rock slowly till you find yourselves up into an easy pose, back facing me. Hello. How was that? I hope that it kind of just got you a little bit more into your body just for a moment with your breath. And thank you, Jessica, you and baby, for being my handy dandy assistant. Yes, we will try to save this live. Instagram has been acting kind of funky with saves, but it does allow us to put it on the page. So we might have to just put it on the page and save it that way. I'm not sure. Hopefully I can do that one. I can do one job, right? And save it to the page, okay? Thank you guys. Thank you. Refreshing, amazing. Thank you. Thank you, ladies. You guys are so welcome. If you want to know what any songs were, actually I have a playlist on Spotify called Breathe, and maybe I'll post it in the Sisters of Yoga in the story, so you guys can just swipe up and save it that way.
We want to thank Silence the Shame also.
Yes, thank you. So we're gonna bring Cameron back in a second if she's here. I'm gonna go check and see if she's here. We're counting on you. I know, Felicia. She said we're counting on you, Ty. Please send it to the page. Thank you so much. I feel lighter. Oh my God, that makes me so happy. Amazing, beautiful yoga experience. Guys, you're gonna make me want to do more lives. You're welcome. Okay, so I'm gonna try to bring Silence to Shame back in for a moment. We have people calling. Cameron, if you are in here, request me again because I don't see you. I'm gonna give her a second. Please post on the soy page. I will do. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh. Yay. Okay, Silence of Shame. I'm going to stay on with you guys for a second. I'm going to end the Silence of Shame Facebook page. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Definitely. Oh, you got that? Okay. All right, so May 5th is National Silence to Shame Day, marking the beginning of their fundraiser. Please consider donating by going to silencetoshame.com or texting silence, all caps, to 707070. And definitely, I think this is an incredible thing that they're doing. Also, if anyone is struggling during this time, because we have reason to, you can always text silence, again, all caps, to 741741 for immediate access to a crisis counselor. So definitely, please do that if you're feeling like you are at a point where you need to just talk to somebody. You know, you always have the Sisters of Yoga DM for us to serve you in whatever way that we can. Silence of Shame is doing amazing work in this area, so please do feel free to reach out to them because they got it going on over there. All right, so I don't see her clocking in. Bye, guys. We'll talk to you later. Save to Facebook. I will try to save this to Facebook, yes. And live. Okay. We ended the live over there, guys. All right, we back to soy things. Okay, do you want to say anything else before we kind of wrap up?
And
You
that's why
want
I'm
to end
just
the
very,
workshops?
very thankful for this time. Like Ty said, Silence the Shame is a wonderful organization. We're very happy to be partnering with them. Next week, Felicia, she's still on there. She'll be leading us in a sound bath. Looking forward to that. So make sure you guys tune back in next Saturday. Again, if you're dealing with anything during this pandemic, do not feel ashamed. Silence that shame. Really get in touch with your mental health and your mental well-being this month and any month, but especially this month. May is for mental health. So just keep that in mind.
Yes. In terms of soy business, we are kind of behind the scenes. These are two faces that are making the magic happen. And Felicia,
I'm behind.
She's behind She's behind the scenes. I'm mostly just behind the scenes. But definitely we are working to put some virtual offerings into play. The tour was canceled, unfortunately, and it made us very sad. But we're gonna come back just as strong.
Not canceled, but
not
postponed.
canceled. Postponed. She keeps telling me, Ty, it's not canceled.
We're postponing.
Postponing, but we are working to put together some virtual workshops for you guys. So if you have any, I'm excited too because I'm just excited to put some more offerings out there. But Felicia, it's in the comments there talking. Is there anything you want to add? See some more baby belly not behind the scenes. Yes.
I'm really trying to get out there. Guys, follow me, Jessica Pursue. My last name is Pursue, so it's Jessica. Just Pursue It is my IG. Follow me. I am a mother. Just to give a little bit about myself, I'm a mother of 4 girls, and the 5th baby's on the way. We're finally having a boy.
Yeah.
This is the last.
This is a big deal, guys.
It is. It's a really big deal. Last year when I joined the team, I was pregnant, and I am pregnant again. So we always joke that I am the eternal pregnant member of Soy, the Soy surrogate.
Right, she's a soy surrogate, guys. Anybody looking?
No, this is
We're joking. That's
this
it.
is the last one.
But I would like to open up for any questions that you guys might have about anything, related to soy, related to yourself. While we're here, if you want to add them to the question box or in the chat, we can answer it that way. Guys, the website is about almost done. Actually, it's pretty done, but we want to launch it with the workshop. So we're trying to put together the workshop so we can add it to the website. Oh my God, I'm so proud of the website, guys. I'm so happy. I did the graphics for the website, so I'm getting both my website and Soy's website done together, and I wanted to really pour myself into Soy's website and do the graphics. I'm not doing this for myself, but for Soy, I just felt so connected to creating something beautiful for you guys. So I hope you like it. I really do. And you're welcome, Team Boy. I hope you like it, and I hope that you guys like what we are putting together for you behind the scenes, because we are working really hard. Okay. I think that is going to be it. So we'll see you guys next Saturday. Next Saturday?
Next Saturday
At 11 for another live with Felicia doing sound healing and all the amazing things. I can't wait. I always love her sound baths. So talk to you guys later. We thank you so much for joining us today. I hope that it was everything that you needed to help you through this Saturday and this weekend, and to just feel just more in your body and centered. So I love you guys. We will talk to you later. Bye. Oh my God. Wait.